Libra horoscope. Mercury as royal fortune from September 1st to 27th, 2025. Hello and welcome, dear Libra. September 2025 is shaping up to be a month of intriguing twists, opportunities, and subtle lessons for you. If you were born under the sign of Libra, this month places the spotlight on Mercury, the planet of communication, intellect, trade, travel, and information. And here's the exciting part. For most of September, Mercury will be in a Raja Yoga position, a condition in Thai astrology that we might call royal fortune. This is when a planet takes on an especially auspicious and powerful role, bestowing blessings, opportunities, and lucky breaks. For you, Libra, Mercury will hold this royal fortune alignment from September 1st to September 27th, 2025. But what does that mean in practical terms? How will it affect your career, your money, your relationships, and even your health and inner world? Let's explore this in depth. Act 1. Mercury in the House of Gains from September 1st to 11th. From the 1st to the 11th of September, Mercury will be positioned in your House of Gains. This is one of the most fortunate placements Mercury can make because the House of Gains represents profits, rewards, networks, and benefits that flow into your life. Money and career. This first part of the month is especially favorable for financial luck. Many Libras may find that income flows in effortlessly, sometimes through side projects, sometimes through gifts or bonuses, or even through unexpected support from others. For example, a Libra working in sales may suddenly close a deal that was stuck for weeks. A freelancer could be surprised by an old client returning with a lucrative project. Someone in a corporate job might get a quiet word from a senior that a promotion is coming soon. It's as if doors open without you needing to push them too hard. Support from authority figures. Mercury here also indicates help from authority figures, mentors, or older family members. Imagine being called into your boss's office expecting criticism, but instead, you're offered a chance to lead a new project. Or a relative may suddenly say, "I've decided to help you invest in that idea you've been talking about." These kinds of unlooked-for opportunities will be a hallmark of early September. Communication as a source of fortune. Because Mercury rules communication, your words are golden during this phase. Anything involving writing, speaking, negotiating, or presenting carries special luck. If you're applying for a visa, the paperwork may flow smoothly. If you're pitching a project, the way you phrase your idea may strike the right chord. Even casual conversations could spark connections that later turn into financial gain. For example, a Libra attending a friend's birthday may casually mention their work, only to discover someone at the party needs exactly that skill and offers them a job or contract. Travel and long-distance luck. There's also a travel component. Many Libras could receive gains through journeys or foreign contacts. This could mean a business trip leading to new deals or even a package or payment arriving from abroad. One Libra may book a last-minute ticket to visit relatives, only to meet a potential business partner on the plane. Another may sell handmade crafts online and suddenly receive a bulk order from a foreign customer. Personal growth and hobbies. Mercury in this house also supports personal projects and hobbies. A Libra who's been painting as a side hobby may suddenly find someone offering to buy their work. Or a Libra who runs a small YouTube channel could notice a sudden spike in subscribers and ad revenue. This is a reminder, the things you do for joy, curiosity, or fun may unexpectedly become sources of gain. A note of caution from Mercury opposing Rahu. Now, before we get too dreamy, there's a shadow side here. During this phase, Mercury is also opposing Rahu, the planet of obsession, illusion, and chaos. This means that while you're receiving money or opportunities, you may also notice expenses popping up just as quickly. Perhaps you receive a bonus, but then your child's school requires new fees. Or a pet falls ill and requires expensive care. Or you're tempted into impulsive investments that look promising but turn risky. This is a reminder, don't spend faster than you earn. And especially, be cautious with short-term speculation. For example, a Libra who suddenly gets interested in cryptocurrency because a friend brags about their profits may feel tempted to jump in. But because Rahu is involved, the market could swing wildly, leaving them in loss if they don't tread carefully. So yes, enjoy your gains, but also set aside a portion for stability. Act 2. Mercury in the house of loss isolation from September 12th to 27th. From September 12th onwards, Mercury moves into the house of isolation, also called the house of loss. Now, don't panic. This does not mean disaster. It simply means Mercury's energy shifts inward and becomes subtler. Instead of easy gains, this period encourages Libras to manage behind-the-scenes issues, secret projects, and inner growth. Communication and hidden channels. During this phase, you may find yourself involved in more private, long-distance, or secret communication. Perhaps you're working on a confidential project at work, or you're having deeper conversations with mentors or therapists, or you're communicating with someone far away, maybe even in another country. This is a great time for research, study, and spiritual writing. For example, a Libra who journals daily may suddenly produce insights that feel almost prophetic. The caution of miscommunication, but there's a caution here, too. Documents, emails, and messages may be prone to errors or loss. Double-check your files, back up your data, and be careful with contracts. It's not a bad idea to slow down when reading fine print. If you're signing a loan or buying property, make sure to ask questions twice. Health and lifestyle. Mercury here also relates to health, specifically the nervous system, the mind, and minor issues like allergies or dizziness. You might feel mentally scattered or fatigued. Pay attention to sleep quality. If you notice skin irritations, respiratory issues, or sudden confusion, address them early rather than ignoring. Also, watch out for minor injuries from pets or small animals. Something as small as a scratch from a cat could be a signal to take better care. Emotional and social tone. During the second phase, many Libras may feel like retreating from the spotlight. It's not a bad thing. This is a soul-restoring time when you may want solitude or quiet reflection. For example, a Libra who's usually the life of the party may suddenly cancel social outings and spend weekends reading. Another may feel drawn to meditation retreats or silent practice. This is not weakness. It's your inner world asking for nourishment. Work and business. At work, this phase may bring hidden complications, especially around paperwork, deliveries, or logistics. For instance, an email may get lost in the shuffle. A shipment might be delayed. A colleague might misunderstand instructions. Instead of frustration, treat these as reminders to slow down and simplify. If you're an online business, this is the time to carefully review your systems. A Libra running an e-commerce shop may need to audit their shipping process to avoid complaints. At the same time, this is a great period for deep focus projects. If you have an exam, a dissertation, or an important research report, Mercury here supports quiet, concentrated study. Key themes for September 2025. Libra, let's tie this together. September brings two contrasting but complementary themes for you. 1. The joy of gains. From September 1st to 11th, money flows in from unexpected sources. Communication, travel, and networking bring fortune. Support comes from mentors and authority figures, but expenses and temptations may offset some of the gains. Manage wisely. 2. The wisdom of retreat. From September 12th to 27th, communication shifts into private or secret spaces. Be careful with contracts, documents, and tech glitches. Health requires mindfulness, especially rest and mental balance. Work may involve hidden issues, but deep focused tasks will thrive. Solitude and spiritual practices bring inner clarity. Practical tips for Libra in September 1st. Use your words wisely. In the first half, speak up, present your ideas, and connect with others. A single conversation may change your financial path. 2. Save before you spend. Gains may vanish quickly if you give in to impulse buys or risky ventures. Create a cushion. 3. Double-check your data. In the second half, back up your files, review contracts, and confirm details. 4. Prioritize rest. Don't fight the urge to retreat. Sleep, meditation, and alone time are productive now. 5. Embrace hidden work. This is the perfect time for behind-the-scenes planning, research, and creative projects that will blossom later. Closing reflections. Dear Libra, September 2025 is not a flat month. It's a story with two acts. The bright stage of fortune in the first half, and the quiet backstage of reflection in the second. Both are gifts. Think of the first half as harvest, money, opportunities, recognition. The second half is the storage and preparation, managing what you've gathered, healing, and setting up your systems. If you balance both wisely, you'll not only enjoy September, but you'll also set yourself up for the final quarter of 2025 with strength, clarity, and financial stability. Remember, Mercury as royal fortune is like a golden messenger whispering luck into your ear. Listen carefully, act with wisdom, and let this month carry you forward.